Alright, just a quick update before I get too far. I've got everything painted. As you can see, the shell here painted just like the other unit, 905. So we've got the etch metal parts installed and painted, the fan and the radiator, which has each individual corp of the radiator painted with the bracing and everything, so it looks pretty cool. I think it should look pretty neat once it's all put together. Nice 3D look there. So I'm just waiting on the decals to come in before I continue on with the weathering. And a note of weathering, I've gone ahead and started on the frame here, as you can see. It's subtle, but it definitely looks aged, which is what I'm going for with this model. I want this one to look really beat up. For some reason, these SW1200s or these old switchers, I just think it looks so cool when they're grimy and you know, they have character to them. You know, they're old. They've had a lot of use. So that's what I'm kind of going after with this. It's going to be you know, heavily weathered. I'm going to try some clear coat peeling on the top here, replacement panels with primer colors, and we'll see how it turns out. But I've been practicing on the frame here, and just a shout out to Dan's Railroad 2011. He's got a lot of great videos on weathering, mostly with just brushes without an airbrush, so it's pretty impressive what he's done. He has a lot of great tutorial videos, so if you're interested in this, go check out his channel and check out all his videos. He's got a ton of them. As well as NS Modeler 24. He has some really cool weathering videos as well, and one in particular that I was interested in was he has an NS unit that he's showing the primer bleeding through, paint peeling off of the hood and everything. So I've been using a little bit of their methods on this model, and I'm pretty happy with it. So as you can see on the fuel tank, we've got the clear coat peeling, we've got rust showing through, a lot of streaking here. On the frames, I went ahead and did a little bit of a dry brush to pull out the details, and that looks really nice, as well as some rusting showing through, some of the white primer underneath or whatever, and it's just streaking. So I went ahead and painted the wheels as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. I even went ahead and put on the safety striping. This particular road number didn't have it on the pictures that I saw, but I like the way it looks, so I'm going to kind of be doing my own thing with this model. Using that other one, that picture, just for reference, really. So these are from Smokebox Graphics. They have the white, I believe they're on Canadian units, the white safety striping, as well as the yellow ones I use on the freight cars. But this looks pretty nice. I even got the pilot done here. That's painted. Some streaking going on there, as well as the back. So this thing's getting pretty beat up already, and it's not even put together yet. So it's kind of a new approach I'm doing. Instead of building it all, putting it all together, and then tearing it all apart again to weather it, I'm just kind of weathering it as I go. So far so good. So for a lot of the rust colors and the streaking, I've finally been using one of these Vallejo kits that I picked up a while back. I picked it up really just for the paints, but then I kind of just looked in this manual to kind of see what kind of instructions they were showing off, and it's really interesting. Some cool stuff in here. You learn a lot from these military modelers, man. Their stuff is just phenomenal, and a tank rusts just the same as a locomotive, so you can learn a lot from these guys. Alright, so that's about it. Like I said, everything's done, everything's painted. The interior is even painted a green to match the green there. Just waiting on the decals. I'll get them on, give them some time to set, and then we'll get into the heavy weathering of the body using some of the same techniques here. So that should look pretty good, and I'm looking forward to that. Then we'll just be throwing in the speaker. So I've got the speaker mount here that's ready to go. Mounting that right there, the decoder, and that should be it. So probably another week and I'll have another video out on this, and as well I've got another update coming for the extension that I'm building, so look for that. But anyway guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.